Howdy, friends and neighbors. Let's see your phone. You go ahead and talk a minute. Let me see if I can find this live.
And let me tell y'all, I'm going to fill you in on what little Jeffrey's been doing. My husband is a high-tech redneck. He loves gadgets and he loves things and programs and electronics and all that kind of stuff. Hey, can I scoot that way some?
Yeah.
I'm feeling out like I'm left out here in the desert somewhere. But no, he loves gadgets and things. So he's been working to try to connect to all of our programs.
Whoops. Oh, I've got you.
He's got me. And so we're on like Facebook and what all are we on right now?
YouTube live. YouTube. Go to YouTube and check it out. Should be live over there.
And you can watch us right here, but
oh yeah, you're watching us already. But all my friends and neighbors, by the way, YouTube, let's do a shout out for our coach who helped us get here.
Yes,
Mark Lowry.
Coach Mark.
Mark Lowry, y'all. Don't let him think he's a goober on this stuff right here.
No, sir,
he knows
he's
his
smart.
stuff. I had to go do like 2 or 3 different apps to make this thing go Facebook Live and YouTube Live, and we just enjoy reaching all the friends and neighbors we can. So welcome all the friends and neighbors over on YouTube.
Yes,
and thank y'all for joining us tonight. Tonight's going to be a very special, and I don't know if we get comments. I doubt we'll get Facebook Live comments on our YouTube comments.
I'm not sure how it works, but we'll figure that out as we go.
Yes.
We're all figuring this out together, right?
So
and just feeling the love. Jeff and I, the week of Valentine's Day, and just reminiscing, doing a lot of reminiscing.
I just noticed my brother Rabbit's watching. My brother Steve Rabbit Easter is going with us this week.
Yeah.
And he told me to learn to look at us because he does a great steel guitar solo on the Vince Gill song. And we'll sing that for you, Rabbit. But C feels good. But if D flat's all you got, I can raise it a half. But sitting down here, I'm going to sing it a little lower.
We're going to sing it low. Hey, and I was going to say, spreading the love. We just love on Little Bandit.
Yeah.
And he loves to be with us.
I was going to get Sheri a stuffed dog, but I figured she's already got a real one.
That's it. That's it.
Is he not the greatest little Valentine's
goodness.
Happy Valentine's.
And you know what? I started thinking about what I think I'm going to do for you for Valentine's.
Time.
And then you tell me.
Okay.
I think that it would be a really good idea if I allow you to buy all of the tools that you want or need when you need them or want them, and you allow me to buy all of the clothing and earrings and jewelry whenever I want them. Is that a good deal?
Are we not already doing that? I think we're already doing that one. Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's back.
Hey, call your friends and neighbors, say you ain't going to believe who's on television. And they're singing love songs tonight, because why?
Because we're in love.
And How many years?
That's a good reason.
This June will be
37 years, but I've loved you longer.
Yeah, this is February, March, April, May. 4 more months will be 37 years.
Yes, and we just happened to want to share our wedding gift, our wedding picture with you guys tonight. And gosh, look how young those children look.
Oh, I know.
They're just babies.
Well, I was 25 there.
I was 21 and almost 22.
Yeah, I had to turn 25. And
look how handsome you are.
Oh, look at that mustache. And about 100 pounds lighter.
And that pink bow tie. I mean.
Hey. Takes a real cowboy to wear a pink bow tie.
Yes, it does.
Get her done. All right. Hey, I thought we'd start with Uncle Ed's song tonight.
Let's do it.
And let me know on the audio, because we're using a different app on our phone. And so hopefully it still sounds good. But if it gets distorted, let me know. We'll have to work on it. So here we go. Uncle Ed wrote this about his wife, Ann. And that's one of my favorite love songs.
Let's dedicate it to Ann and Margaret tonight.
Yes. I love you, my darling, I love you, and no one else in this world would ever do. You have captured my heart, and I knew it from the start, until death do us part. I love you. There will never about that? Do you love your loved one right there next to you?
I'm telling you.
How about them old
If you're
fellas?
loving your loved one in your heart, I know you feel that as well. A lot of good memories to share. I'm getting tickled. So many people are saying the sound is really good. That they can hear the piano
South
better.
Carolina.
And so we are happy. Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about that picture right there. Y'all
Yeah.
see Sheri smiling in that picture? You see her smile's bigger than mine? You want to tell them why you're smiling bigger than I am?
Well, these pictures were made long before that, baby. Or maybe right after.
I thought it was the wedding day. We didn't do that the wedding day?
No, we did do it the wedding day, but I guess it was after.
Tell them what I'm alleviating to.
Well,
I said alleviating.
Okay, you said alleviating. Good for
And
you.
that's a good word. Did I
It's
say
a
it
really
right?
good word, and you pronounced it right.
Tell them what alleviating.
No, seriously, my dad had passed away on June the 12th. And Jeff and I met and married the next June. And I told him I wanted to get married after that because I didn't want to, have to go through my anniversary dreading, that anniversary coming up. And so we chose June 18th of 1985. And so my mom was a little concerned because of the stress of the wedding and the fact that my daddy, had just been gone for a year and he wasn't able to be in the wedding. My little brother gave me away. Because of a lot of things, she suggested that the doctor give me a half of a Valium. Now, I don't know about you folks, but I don't even take an Advil. And if you take a half of a Valium, you'll smile just like that all day long.
So she enjoyed the wedding a little more than I did.
He's laughing because they gave me that and he didn't know it. And he was a basket of nerves.
Oh, yeah.
Tearful. I mean, it was precious. And I'm sitting there thinking, I don't know why he's so upset.
A friend of mine said it's going to hit you when you see her coming down that aisle and knowing at that moment she is all yours.
Oh.
And my lips started quivering.
It was so sweet.
Oh my! I cried.
It was so sweet. I
cried.
knew from that moment that I was keeping you forever. How
Do you
about
think
that?
we can remember the song we sang to each other at our wedding?
Well, I think I might be able to remember it since I have a cheat sheet.
I don't remember what
that
key
I
it was
printed
in.
about 2 seconds ago. You think we could do this?
I think I did it here. It's Lee Greenwood and Barbara Mandrell back in the 80s. They had a hit on it.
Yeah, 85.
And I don't know if I can
when we
remember
got
the
married.
words. Help me along there, sister.
Okay, can you see it?
No, oh yeah.
Right.
To me, you are the hand that I reach for when I've lost my way.
To me, you are the first star of evening, the sun that warms my day, and just as sure long as you belong to me.
What about that right there? Tell me that right there won't make you want to get out some chocolate ice cream and whipped cream.
We have
right
not
there.
sung that song in years. And what a sweet, sweet song. You know, I'm glad we picked a good one.
I'm telling you.
I'm glad we picked a good one.
So the wedding day was fun. My brother Rabbit was right. Remember he saved the day talking
Yes.
about Rabbit. Back in those days, you had to do your soundtracks
On a cassette.
And right before, 10 minutes before our wedding, the power went off. The whole church shut down. When the cassette, we had it on pause, but when it came back on, it went into record mode and erased our soundtrack. So the only way to save the day, Rabbit said, well, I got a copy of what you give me of y'all really singing it with your voices on it. So that's what we lip sync at our wedding.
And I didn't have a clue.
Well, and if I had, I was up there going, to me, you are the hand. I thank God I had lip syncing that day. Everybody said, boy, Jeff sounds good crying like that. He ought to cry more often.
Oh, and it was so funny because everybody, I've told both of my children so far that have gotten married, I said, please do not set your expectations too high because I've never been at a wedding to where something didn't just fall apart.
Yep.
There's always something that's going to fall apart. Like our track got recorded over 10 minutes before we were supposed to be singing live in the church. And my little brother showed up without black socks. All he had was athletic socks, white athletic socks for his tux and everything. So there's always little things that are going to fall apart.
A big deal, too. Ed Hill, I was with the Singing Americans back then. Ed Hill videoed. We have the video of him.
Well, and keep in mind, no such thing as a videographer back in those days.
So he did, and Michael English was there. And
Michael sang.
He sang, "You're the meaning in my life." Tell me about that song.
That song was, me and Jeff had been dating just a short while. And he called me and he said, have you heard the song You're the Inspiration by Chicago? And I said, I don't think so. He said, listen to it. That's how I feel about you. Well, I don't know if you know this, but the first lines are...
you know our love was meant to be the kind of love to last forever. And I want you here.
Yeah, but from this night until the end of...
From tonight until the end of time.
Like forever? Like, hey, okay.
I'll take it. Bandit, you want to try Mama's glasses?
But how sweet was that? And I got to be honest, as soon as I bought the cassette, it was a cassette. As soon as I bought the cassette, man, I was in. How about you?
I was all the way, baby. I mean, look at you and look at me and tell me what I would have said.
You're precious.
All right,
hey, let's do a couple more because we've had tons of requests today for You're My Best Friend.
Yes.
Let's do that one.
You place gold on my finger. You brought up like I'd never known. And you gave life to our children and to me a reason to go on. You're my bread when I'm hungry, and you're my shelter from
shelter from troubled winds, and you're my anchor in life's ocean. But most of all, you're my best friend.
All right, y'all take your friend by the hand and help us sing.
'Cause you're my bread when I'm hungry.
You're my shelter from trouble wind.
And you're my shelter from troubled winds.
You're my anchor in life's ocean.
And you're my anchor in life's ocean. But most of all, you're my best friend.
Hey, and drum roll, my little lady weighed in this morning.
39 pounds.
She's 39
pounds down.
Down. She's half the woman she used to be. Half the woman she used to be.
I like your math.
Somebody asked, do we rent out our... They're not condos. It's a Christian...
It's actual beach houses.
The Ocean Lakes is owned by a Christian family there. And it's 300 acres, I think it is.
I don't know how many
with
acres
RVs
it is.
and houses.
Lots.
So these are houses. They're not condos. So when you go to our rental house, you get the whole house. Our 1188 house has 4 bedrooms.
Well, it'll sleep 12.
Sleep 12.
The other house sleeps 6.
Yep, but it's 4 bedrooms and 2 baths in that house. And then this other bathroom has 2 full baths, don't it?
Two,
the little
two.
house. Yeah, a tutu. Is that what you call it, the tutu? I was going to wear my tutu tonight, but Sheri wouldn't let me. Said, friends and neighbors, that good to be hanging out there. Hey, shout out to Grant Welch. Grant and his lovely wife is watching. Grant just got out of the hospital. That feller, he worked so hard for my dad and making that mural come to pass. A part of the mural that's in Mount Airy. If you go there, there's a mural of the Easter brothers on the wall right across from my daddy's store.
Yeah. It's a mural.
The mural?
It's a mural. 2 syllables.
Mural.
No. 2 syllables. Mural.
Mural. It's a mural. Y'all go look that. Mural. So there you go. Sheri, you're going to read something. What you going to read?
Yes. I just found this today because we were inviting folks to come be with us tonight because there's a lot of love in this world. It's not just between a husband and a wife, and we don't want to overlook any of those beautiful loves in your life. This week I'm feeling an extra dose of love from all directions. I feel blessed as I show my 6-year-old Mara the baby birds that have built a nest in my ferns on the front porch. We ah in unison, watching their expectant beaks open in anticipation of Mama Bird's arrival with breakfast. I'm filled with pride as my middle child, Morgan, takes her walk after 12 years of academia. She fought hard to hold back the tears. I know how she feels. I remember standing there on that same ball field, excited to be graduating but afraid of the unknown, bouncing with joy yet stilled by reality. My husband of 27 years squeezes my hands, looks at me and smiles. And then I hear the message of love. It's a message that resonates from the cross, from the empty tomb, and from my own heart, and it rings loudly to a world that needs it so desperately. Blessings surround me. Pride fills my chest, and love carries and sustains me. Then and only then am I able to offer that same love to someone who is needy. As I hold my aging mama's hand as she battles every day for life, I await with eagerness the tiny sentence I long for every time I see her. I love you too. It's powerful. It lets me know that I, with all my faults and blemishes, am loved. There is no requirement for change, for betterment, or for any conditions that must be met. I am loved, period. And you are too.
That's beautiful. Yes, you are. And Sheri, we get so many people commenting about these Facebook Lives, and they see our joy and our happiness, and they just said it just uplifts them, and we don't realize. I mean, a lot of folks think that, I think we're this way, 95% of the time?
I'd say probably more like 97.
97, that 3% that I think I'm right, that's when we, have a little intense moment there every now and then. But no, it's like Sheri has said so many times. When you wake up every morning, you have a choice. You know, we made a choice. We're going to make this work. And
you have a choice as to how you start each day, how you close each day. If you don't like the way things are going, I was offering this advice this weekend. If you don't like something about your life, just change it. You know, in other words, make it better. I always tell my kids, everything that you touch in life, try to leave it better than you found it. Whether it's meeting a new friend, whether it's taking care of a pet, whether it's taking out the trash, just leave things better than you found them. And that's basically what love is.
Well, let's talk about love and your mama. Why don't we do the song you wrote about your mom?
Okay. Someone once asked if only you knew how short life would be. What would you do? What would they say when God called you home? What would they engrave once you were gone? I hope they would see what I've done in my life, who I've cared for, and how I've survived. She loved more than anything else. She loved with all of her heart. She loved everyone she believed in. She loved. Oh, she sacrificial mother and an honorable wife. She gave all she had, and through every trial, made life much sweeter because of her smile. Everyone will see what she's done in her life, who she cared for, and how she survived. And I'm sure they'll say she loved more than anything else. She loved with all of her heart. She loved everyone she believed in. She loved. Oh, she loved.
Some folks are asking Sheri, how you lost your weight? And
I'm basically behaving. I tell people all the time, all diets work if you don't cheat. And so Nutrisystem has always worked for me after I had my babies. It works best because I can just take a bag on the road. I just kind of go and I've got all of my food packed. And then I can go out to eat with people and have vegetables and salads. As long as they're non-starchy, I can eat as many as I want. I even get a smart carb every day. And but the key is water,
Yep.
and absolutely no cheats.
Our little 16-year-old has lost 16 pounds, and she's literally just talking her food in her phone.
She's doing the MyFitness app.
Is that what it is?
She's
all of it
recording
works.
everything. You just gotta be.
I mean, if you want to get a full figure
self-control
like me,
and discipline.
Yeah, if you want to get a full figure like me, you have no self-control and no discipline, and you can look like me, or you can be self-control and discipline and look like Sheri. You choose. I got more to love over here.
I did get tickled at Jeff today. Who was that? Somebody, we were talking about weight loss, and you were talking about how good I was doing, and you were so proud of me. And then 15 minutes later, where did you go and what did you get?
Ooh, well, Morgan asked me to bring Ryman a little Happy Meal from McDonald's. You know, you can't go through the drive-thru without a McFlurry.
Really? You can't?
You cannot.
I didn't.
No. But I was driving. And those voices.
Oh, okay. So if I had been on the left side of the car, I understand the rules
those
now.
voices in my head said, Jim, they got flurries. Do you want a chocolate shake or a flurry? Well, the flurry's got Oreo cookie in it. Oh, that's what I want.
That's even better.
Oh, yeah. Even fatter.
Oh, my.
So, hey, and again, y'all go to Mark Lowry and say thank you for helping Jeff and Sherry out with their new endeavors here with, I said endeavor again. I like that word.
No, you actually said a different a while ago. You said alleviate.
Oh, I've got bigger words.
You said endeavor.
It's rubbing off. Two of them. All right, can I do you a song now?
Do me a
song. This is my favorite. I spend my life looking for you. Finding my way wasn't easy to do, but I knew there was you all the while, and it's been worth every mile. So lay down beside me, love me and hide me, and kiss all the hurting of this world away. Hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away. And evenings all were the same. There was no music till I heard your name. And then when I saw you smile, now I can rest for a while. So lay down beside me, love me and hide me, and kiss all the hurt of this world away. Hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away.
I love you. Hey, since you sang me one, can I sing you one?
What you gonna sing?
One of my favorite songs for couples who have had the privilege of growing old together.
Yeah.
And we truly have had the privilege of doing so.
I'll play it the best I can. It's been years and years.
It's been years, but it's one of my favorites because, you know, there's so many beautiful love songs written and so many poetic words to describe it. But to me, when you describe love in just everyday, real life terms, something about it just makes it extra special for me.
And we said G, right?
G.
I'll try.
When you are old and tired and gray, and wear your overcoat on sunny days, and your brave tales have all been told, I'll ask for them when you're old. When you are old and full of sleep, and death no longer makes you weep, and I'll need someone to comfort me. When you are old and pale and gaunt, and a gentle hand is all you want, I will give your mind home, and I'll be here when you're old. Yes, I will give you mine alone, and I'll be here when you're old.
No, that's beautiful. Thank you. I am old, not when you are old.
I love you as a
I
young
am.
man, and I love you as an old man. And you know what I thought
I
about?
am old.
You know what I thought about when I was singing that? It's amazing how your mind will just kind of dart. That line that says, when you are old and full of sleep. We had this conversation today. I was talking to a friend of mine at the bank, and she was talking about how she gets so tired that afternoon slump. And I said, well, one thing I have found by eating every 2 to 3 hours, I have found that if I catch myself getting sleepy during the day, if I know I had 8 hours of sleep, because obviously that will affect it. But if I've had 8 hours, I shouldn't be getting sleepy during the day. So what I do is I just have a protein at that time.
What you do.
And Jeff, what did you tell her you do?
I said, when I get tired, I go to sleep. I get me a McDonald's flurry and go to sleep. So let me say this, y'all. This weekend is Super Bowl. Everybody's excited. We're excited about Super Bowl. So Sunday, we're going to Valdosta. Now, look, the reason I'm promoting this, we just booked it last week. We met Andy Pearson, his family.
Really, really sweet family,
Yes.
and they wanted us to come to their church sometime.
Yeah.
When we were in the area, Jeff said, "How about next Sunday?"
Because we're on our way to Bradenton, Florida, to be at the Christian retreat for a Valentine's banquet.
banquet.
And it's all about Valentine's. Valentine's. Y'all got to come be with us in Valdosta on Sunday night at 6 o'clock. And then at 6 o'clock on Bradenton. Now, they only have like 150 to 200 seats, so make sure you call. And I'll make sure I put the link up on this so you can call. My friend Edgar has us coming in down there, and they got chicken from Der Dutchman.
Yep, and the fun thing is, Rabbit's going to be going with us
My
this
brother
weekend.
Rabbit.
So the harmonies will be Jeff and Sheri and Rabbit. And he'll be playing his steel guitar and banjo and whatever he
Dobro,
brings.
yeah.
And he'll be helping you drive.
Oh, yeah.
And we will just be talking the whole trip because we don't get to see each other as often as we like. Probably, 3 or 4 times a year maybe.
And my brother's a professional bus driver, and they called today and
Don't
asked.
tell who.
Why not?
Well, because they might need him. We don't want to. We don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Okay,
but he
they
was
wanted-
asked to do
it
a
was-
really good gig.
It was a big deal.
And he chose me
He
and
said,
shit.
I made an obligation with my little brother.
Thank you, Rabbit.
So anyway, Valdosta and Bradenton this Sunday and Monday. So come be with us, and we'll sing some Valentine's songs for you. Slippers with Wings. I see that. We're going to have to run over that before we can do that.
And we'll do songs like that next week. We just really wanted to sing a bunch of love songs tonight.
And we did You're My Best Friend. Somebody asked for
Yep.
it. And,
Go back and watch it.
Somebody said, oh, him and his Valentine's. Sheri
Now, he
Easter.
really doesn't say Valentine's, I promise you. If I have, that might have been a red flag in 1985.
Yeah. Bluegrass Festival. She don't like festival?
I don't like festival.
Don't say festival.
And I don't
It's
like
festival.
I don't like supposedly.
Supposedly.
I don't like any of those words because they're not real words.
Let's see what we got.
But no, he does not say that. He likes to say it to be funny.
Yeah. But we did get a lot of questions for the greatest gift of all. You think we remember that?
I don't know. Can you play it? It's
What?
chords that,
What? Dolly wrote it. I can play it. I'll tell you that. Now let's see. What's it called?
the greatest
Don't
gift
be
of all.
slowly breaking. Our friends have all gone home. You and I are waiting for Santa Claus to come. And there's a I've had so many people comment they love my piano playing.
I know. I love your piano.
You know who my favorite piano player was growing up? You do.
I do.
I love me some Ronnie Millsap. Ronnie had that. Well, all day long while I'm working in town, time slows down to a crawl. When I'm not thinking about you, well, I'm checking the clock on the wall. Well, then it's goodbye factory and hello love. There's a smile across my face, and I'm back in the arms of your sweet love. Where my thoughts have been all day. I don't know if we'll sing it or not.
Okay.
It's got
all right. Well, I was ready to go.
daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon. I guess that means like these are night things we're doing right here. You know, I don't remember my friends and neighbor out there getting offended that I said that I'm singing. I'm having daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon, and while my hands make a living, my mind's on loving you. I'm having daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon, and every night you make my daydreams come true. So I get it, because if me and you had jobs where we worked apart, I'd be dreaming about you all day long. Thinking about you.
We did that for a while. Seriously, the first 3 years of our marriage, Jeff and I, we would literally pull out of the driveway. He would turn right, I would turn left. He would go an hour, I would go an hour and 15, and we'd meet back about 6 o'clock every evening.
And she'd cook me dinner every night.
And I did.
She's such a good cook. She's a good cook.
Well, hey, I didn't do much of else, though, because I didn't have babies, and it was just you.
We had our little single wide. We done fixed it up and painted it. Hey, so and then the next time we go out after this weekend is the weekend we just booked, the 24th. I can't remember the name.
My Canopy.
Is that what you pronounce it?
My Canopy. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but that's how it's spelled. My Canopy.
It's in Florida.
Micanopy.
Called the Stomp.
My Canopy,
the
Florida.
Stomp Barn. The Stomp Barn.
So we're gonna go and stomp a little bit.
Just met Jace. Jace is Jace Harold. So look that up, and then we go into Inverness or the
Inverness and Inglewood.
And Inglewood. It's
and
on
I'm
our
not
website.
Sure which is which.
That's the end of the month.
Visit our website.
Yes.
Also, you can go to our website and you can order any Jeff and Sheri Easter product. All of our CDs are there. Thumb drives are there. T-shirts are there. Books are there. Everything you want to know about Jeff and Sheri, it's all on that website. And this is the love song
we need to
project.
push that. Y'all need to go get that.
That is called 20.
Our 25th?
25.
25th silver, yep.
25. And let me tell you what the story is behind this. Our Ever Faithful to You was a 10-year recording of love songs only that we did just to celebrate our 10th wedding anniversary. And after a record company has a product for so many years, they usually discontinue it. So we were no longer able to get Ever Faithful to You. So we were still with the same company and requested that they allow us to re-release it on a project called 25 for our 25th wedding anniversary. And we told them we would do 15 other songs.
Yep.
So there's 2 or 3 brand new songs on here that we did. There's a few songs like She Loved and all of those other loves that we like to celebrate. So you get the Ever Faithful to You CD, and then you get 15 additional love songs. And so we hope that you would feel the love and buy this. It's a double disc, so you get 2 CDs, 25 songs for $20,
yep.
right?
And I'll put it up on the link, and you can get it. And go order some product. And our homecoming's coming up.
Hey, I have no idea how long we've been on, but you wanted to do that for Rabbit, didn't you?
Yeah, but we've been on 45 minutes about it. So, all right, Rabbit, we're gonna try it for you. And if you can't play it in C, I'll do it in D flat. But sitting down, it's got to be C. And I love this song. It's to me, Vince Gill. I love his singing anyway. But this is our story too. I love it. Look at us. After all these years together, look at us. After all that we've been through, and look at us. Still leaning on each other when they want to see how true love should be. held pretty as a picture.
Look at me, still crazy over you.
And look at us, still believing in forever. If you wanna see how true love should be, then just look at us. In 100 years from now, I know without a doubt they'll all look back and wonder how we made it all work out. Chances are we'll go down in history if they wanna see how true love should be. They'll just look at us. When they wanna see how true love should be, they'll just look at us.
Oh, and I got to give you a little bit of wedding and love advice. When Jeff and I first met, I was so in love. Oh, I thought he hung the sun, the moon, and the stars. He was so perfect in my eyes. And I thought that that's why we had a good marriage. 10 years later, I thought, I still love him. He still looks like he hung the sun, the moon, and the stars, but some days are hard. You have to work at them. You know, sometimes it's steel on steel.
Yeah, when I smell like gasoline.
So maybe it's just the simplicity of we have a lot in common.
We do.
I'm in full convincing at this point in my life that the reason that you and I are still together after all of these years is because every morning we wake up and we say, hey, I like him and he likes me and we're going to make this thing
Tell him
work.
what I tell you every morning we wake up.
He does. He tells me, he says, good morning, beautiful. You get to spend another day with me. And I am, at that point, overwhelmed and grateful for for waking up beside of you.
Well,
So.
And what's funny, we both sleep with CPAP machines now. Y'all should see
We're so
us.
cute.
Y'all should see us back here. Sheri's will come off every now and then and go. Does mine ever come off? I don't keep it on long
Oh, gosh.
enough.
Jeff takes his off and then gets up the next morning. I did not sleep last night.
Well,
I'm like, did you wear your mask?
hey,
But when he wears his mask, 8 hours, he's a happy camper.
so this new thing we got here, when we get ready to close off, down on the bottom corner, see where it says finish, the bottom right hand corner of the video, you hit that and then you have to hit it again, I think, to shut it off. So if we don't shut it off immediately, y'all know what it is. Hey, let's leave with a little bit more Ronnie Mills. How we gonna do it? Pure love, baby, it's pure love. Milk and honey and Captain Crunch, and you in the morning. Pure love, baby, it's pure love. 99 and 44 and 100% pure love. I wake up with sunshine, laying beside me, and bluebirds singing right outside the window. Soft warm kisses say good morning, and then I get breakfast in bed. You know you make me so happy. With your pure love, baby, it's pure love. Milk and honey and Captain Crunch, and you in the morning. Pure love, baby, it's pure love. 99 and 44 100% pure love, baby. 99 and 44 100% pure love. Here we go. you ever seen Ronnie Millsap's live video?
Oh, he's fabulous.
Awesome. Goodbye, friends and neighbors.
God bless you all. Happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy the ones in your life. Give them big hugs and love this week. And you are loved.
Love your
Don't you
friends
forget
and neighbors.
that.
Love your friends and neighbors. Just love everybody you see.
Love them all.